last time I practiced this and I really messed up a big time over here. A lot of things really went messed up. So this time I'm going to try to not mess up again. Same a watercolor portrait. Guys, so this is going to be my first drawing. Watercolor portrait for today. And so I'll go with the skin tone. I'm going to use a little bit of yellow ochre and white. For American skin tone, this is really good when you use white and yellow ochre. You can use a little bit of crimson or vermilion red to give it a shine and itself. And here we go for the first one. Except the lips, I'm going to cover everything. Even the eyeballs, hairs. Guys, so so I will use less water because it's not a sheet, it's a sketchbook. So I'm trying to take as less water. I will apply as less water as I can. That is my goal right now, because if I apply a lot of water, it will just blow up. So after that, I'm just using burn umber, or you can say burnt china as well. In this palette, I didn't have burnt umber, so I'm going to use burnt china. But before that, I'm going to use a little bit of vermilion red to the cheek area and all, so the color just pop out. For the color to pop out really, and for some I've used a little bit extra, but it's fine. Guys, guys, so this I will just fill when I will do hairs, so it will disappear. And I can also do a little bit like this, because over here it's a little bit of skull that I can see, so I'm also using this over here. Same thing, I will use less water, and where I feel ideally doesn't need water, I will just pick it up with the dry brush. I will just clean the brush like this, and the water will just come out. So you can do again and again where you doesn't need water, so it will just come out very easily. Okay, so second tone, this was the second tone. Now I will go, that's a little bit of darker tone, that is a little bit of burn umber or burn china, whatever brown you comfortably use. You can add a little bit of crimson red into it to make it a little bit more popping out, but I'm not going to use that because this is my third tone. This is the tone that I'm going to use, will be the third tone in this portrait. So using burnt china, raw burnt china will be quite good. And just don't try to not put the burnt china over the light area, because if you put it, it will destroy it. It will just destroy the shadow area. So the light area will be a little bit of off. So try not to just throw there. Okay, and the rest is everything fine? You can throw wherever you want. Now I'm going to do a little bit of hair as well. So not not putting a lot of effort in this drawing because this is the back side of the sketch book. So the paper will not the paper is not that of good quality, so please do not. I am not using a lot of water. If I'm using, I'm just picking it up. Now I will just go for two or three. Like I will just go with two tones more. So this will be the second last tone. If I feel comfortable, I can go with one more tone if I want, but I really don't want to go because I can see the sheet is really popping out. So this time I'm going to use a little bit of burnt china and crimson red to pop it out the color. So this is the nostril, eye, eyes, and the shadows. Okay, so in here the hairs are a little bit of brownish, so I'm going to use a little bit of burnt china and Persian blue in it to give it a little bit of depth. Yes. Uh, not putting a lot of water and effort in this piece. I have really make it a chubby girl. It's not a chubby girl, but now I have done it. Okay, so the area was something like this. It was cutting over here, going like this. So it over here I will put a little bit of depth to make it a shape of eyebrows and all. Uh, the last tone I'm going to use uh, Panchina and Persian blue with little bit of red. For red I'm going to use crimson. There's depth, depth. So I guess I have to go for one more tone. That will be a little bit of raw black, or you can say a little bit of Persian blue with a little bit of red purple in it to make the eyeballs and all. Uh, that will give it a cool look. भाई ये झमझम बंद क्यों नहीं हो रही है? So for hairs, what happened? Okay, so for hairs, I'm going to use a little bit of black and reddish to make it more pop out. Sorry for that. Shit. Okay, so for a little bit of more details, I'm going to just use another brush for a little bit of more details and all. I'm going to use this. Just putting some details in it now. That will pop it out. Need a little bit of color. Over here I'm using a little bit of Persian blue, raw Persian blue, to make it more. No, it will feel like purple itself. Like Persian blue is not purple; it's kind of blue or darkish blue. When I was just starting my college, my teachers told me to not use Persian blue. I don't know why, but then they also told me to not use white and black. So Persian blue was one of the best source to get black. So I basically use Persian blue whenever I feel comfortable or whenever I need a very dark area to cover. I really use Persian blue. And I have asked my father to buy me a pairs of brush or watercolor brushes. I'm not sure my father will, but till the time I have to use these brushes, they are dead. I have used a lot of time, so they are quite dead, but they are good. So this is my first watercolor portrait for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If not, I'm sorry. I am just a student who's learning about art. Anyways, let's begin the second one. Okay, so for second one, I am going to use little bit of I'm going to use yellow, orange. Okay, let me put the colors over here. It is yellow. Then I'm going to put Indian orange in this and burn umber and Persian blue. No, Persian. No, I say yeah, Persian blue. Persian blue is the right thing, I guess. Uh, Persian blue. So 4 colors I'm going to use in this. Uh, Anyhow, let's begin. First, yellow. So it is the first tone. Over here also I will really go with like 4 or 5 tones. Uh, so let's see how this thing wins. No, I guess I should go with in between one more color. It should be yellow ochre or something like that. But I guess family of yellow and orange warm colors will be good, I guess, or bad, I'm not sure. Yes. Okay, okay. Yes, so let be this be our first tone. I will apply a little bit more yellow in some areas where I think I should apply, because the first tone I have put really is dried up. So for the second tone, in these area where the shadows are most, I'm going to use yellow a little bit. It will just pop out. Yellow will popping out the shadows and all. So the first tone is this. Oh shit. So the first tone, the second, and second tone will be of orange. Uh, just remember this sheet is not really that good. It's like it's a sketchbook, and this sketchbook is like 130 GSM, so it cannot control that much of water. So I'm using as less water as less as the water I can, because I just want to be alive till the end of this video. So I'm using as less water as I can. See, I just messed it up. Okay, no worry, no worry. Okay, I just messed up. Too much of water. Too much of water. Uh, so this like this. Okay, so these are hairs, so it will just throw a shadow down below. So understand that and work throughout that part. You really doesn't want to see the reference if you know the shadow, how shadow will work. Sometimes I don't usually see the reference when it is in front of me, but not coloring. I hate these dogs. I hate these dogs walking around. Yeah, looking quite good. And for the second tone, vermilion red with little bit of orange above of it. Okay, it's vermilion red. It is shining up. Tell us why you are king vermilion red. Yes. So okay. Okay. Okay, so this is vermilion red. And now I should go for hairs now. First, I will go with a little bit of orange, covering the highlights and all areas where highlight should be. A lot of orange. Yes. So highlights are covered. Crimson red. I'm going to use crimson red. uh, I should go with a little bit of burnt china now. Rather than red, I should go with burnt china over here. So, burnt china over here with burnt china, burnt china, burnt china. A lot of burnt china. There's a lot of burnt china over here. Now in face, I need at least a dry on dry. Little bit more wet. Okay, so uh, only in shadow, 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 depth, depth. Sorry, I will say depth. Depth is the right term. Shadow is not depth. Okay, it's looking quite good. GG. Okay, so Persian blue. I will also go with a little bit of black in it. I will mix black with like reddish black, or it will go like purplish little bit. Okay. Uh, okay. This tone is not looking quite good. I should go with purple in the end. Purple might be much better than blue. Color wheel. I should go and learn color wheel again. It's fine. Now I just messed up, so I will just a little bit more messing up. Okay, so over here I'm going to go with a little bit of less brush strokes. Maybe another brush I will go with. Falling down. I just got it. So Persian blue, Persian blue, Persian blue. Over here, done, done. Depth, depth. Okay. 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 Okay, so now I'm just going to use Persian blue with red, vermilion or crimson red. I'll just make it a little bit of purple, or dark semi-purple, which will glow. Glowing, glowing. Ding, ding. मैं निंजा हथौड़ी आ गया हूँ पहाड़ों के ऊपर जंगल के पार। ऐसे कॉपीराइट लग जाएगा भाई वीडियो में। So this is our second watercolor portrait. Okay, so I'll just throw over here a little bit of ultramarine blue, because in front of this yep, popping out. You are the other, good, GG. Guys, so these are the two watercolors sketching. Guys, so let's begin with this. I hope this will be good as well as they both. Alright, so I just need the clips and a good side. This thing I just messed up over here a little bit in no stress. I really want to put little bit of white over there, but anyways. Okay, okay. पहाड़ों के ऊपर जंगल के पार देखो कौन अपने घर है आए. Alright. It's just a little bit of weight. Okay, yes. So for this one, I really want to go with a little bit of pinkish skin. So I'm going to use a lot of white in the first tone, white and crimson red maybe. The tone is looking like purple, more white with a little bit of yellow in it. Now the skin is looking like hippopotamus. Just kidding, it is looking like peach. Yes, we have the skin that I need. Okay, so the first strokes of our watercolor portrait. So I'm going to use little bit of patience in this. Just throwing colors is my hobby, and that is what I'm doing over here also. Guys, so this is my first tone over here. Now I will increase the redness of the skin. I know it is looking like a worse skin tone as a woman should have, but I'm just telling you in the second tone it will be okay now. She will look okay. Sorry for that. So this is her second tone. I really didn't wait to let it dry, so next time on I will let it dry. So that's why I really hate dry on dry watercolor medium, because I have to wait for a very long period of time to let the color dry, then the second tone, then the third tone. Alright, so case hair over here, hairs will be popping out over here. Just throw a little bit of water to merge this line, so it would look here a bit realism kind of work. No patchwork. I will do patchwork in the next video. Okay, so the skin is looking very off, but in the end it will be okay. I promise. I can just promise, until and unless it is looking quite good, I can just promise you that it will look good right now. But I have confidence in myself, so yeah, it will look good. Simbrella. Messing up. Guys. So for the third tone, no, again second tone only. Guys, so for the second tone, I will use a little bit of more crimson red. Her skin tone is very amazing that I'm going to use, or guys, let's go on the lips as well. Oh shit, just messed up big time and saved as well. As okay. So now I'll let it dry a little bit, and then I will go for the second work after it dry little bit. Hydrated, still not dried up, but foo man. Oh, so the hairline is something like this. I'll cut it over here, then like this. Alright, so now I'm going to use a little bit of crimson red to make her skin a little bit pop out. So now he'll be like patchwork. Right now I was like in the patchwork, but I was merging over here a little bit. But now I will go with patch, a lot of patches. This area is not dried beautifully. Anyways, patch. This is not a patch, but this is a patch. Yes. Okay. So looking quite good right now. To me it is looking quite good. Maybe for your eyes it is not. Okay. So okay. So I hope now it is a little bit more clear to you guys. And eyeballs. The colors were a little bit off, so I just did a little bit of cobalt blue in her eyes. uh, I'm going with little bit of brown stone in her hairs right now, and okay, so this is her hairs. Okay, okay. Okay, right. I think I should go for I should go for the background as well. Now it is the right time to throw background. But I will wait a little bit and then I will throw the background as well. I'll just let this area, this and this area dry. Then I will go to the background. For background, I'm just thinking about ultramarine blue. It is dried up. No, it is not. So I'm going to do a little bit of Persian blue. Sorry, crimson red and blue. Ultramarine. Not ultramarine. Crimson and brown. Benchina. Sorry. So patch. Guys. Okay. Yeah. So now I will go with a little bit of darker tone. Before that, let me just throw some water over here. Uh, yes. So as I was thinking to throw ultramarine blue. Ultramarine blue over here as well. Yes, then down over here Persian blue. Sorry, crimson red with a little bit of Persian blue, or you can say, Persian blue is the right term. But you see, eyebrows. Eyebrows are of dark tone only. Okay, okay. Okay. Yes.